have tried recording this video on 3 different occasions and I kept having mishaps. So either this video is gonna turn out great and I'm gonna post it, or I'm just not. I don't know. Anyways, hey y'all, Keelani Lee here per usual. And today I wanted to share my story, my little victory win. This is a celebratory smoothie with super greens. Is it super greens or superfood? I don't know. But about what, I guess 2 weeks ago now, I attended my very first influencer event. Yes! But here's the kicker. I not only attended my first influencer event, I attended that event alone, by my lonesome. I know, right? Please stop. I know, it's crazy. So I wasn't invited to this event. My best friend ended up sending it to me and was like, I really think you should go to this. Mind you, whenever he sends me something, like a function, we always go together, but he couldn't make this one. This was so last minute. And when he told me that he probably wasn't gonna make it, I actually was thinking, well, I'm probably not gonna make it either, because of course I don't want to go alone. 2, that's really it. So later that night, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just face the fear and I'm gonna just go. Like, let me just see. Let me just see. So I get there and they're asking for your invite, like your confirmation email and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh shoot, I ain't got no confirmation email. Mello didn't have an email. So, you know, he's like, just finesse it. Like, you a pretty girl in Atlanta. Like, just finesse it with security guard, yada yada. I'm shaking in my boots. I'm finna shit bricks because I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. So I ended up making friends with somebody in line, and he was actually, I guess, with the media. So I was like, listen, if I can't get in, can you just get me in? And he was like, yeah, just walk behind me. So of course I walked behind him. I got in. There was like another little section. As soon as you get in, there's another check-in point. And he was like, just cut through that little tunnel. I was scared because I'm a weenie. So I hesitated a little bit. And then I just went. And they said, you know, I'm in the event. So I'm like, I'm in the event and I'm looking around. This event was with Snapchat. And it was called Snap School. So they basically teach you how to monetize off of Snapchat. And just how to use it with all of its, you know, features and all that. And you know, it was very influencer based. So I thought that was really cool that they carried a class. But y'all, I get into the event. Told y'all, I don't know nobody. So I get into the event and I'm looking around. You know, they got the open bar. They got the free food. They got all type of stuff. They got the desks and stuff. Like, it looks like a school. Like, it's really cute. The DJ playing the music, all that good shit. As I'm looking around in these people's faces, I'm like, hold on, y'all are real influencers. Like, it was influencers that had 100,000 to over 1 million plus followers on their social media. So now I'm flabbergasted because I'm like, bitch, am I really supposed to be here? Because these are some big influencers in here. I think the biggest one that I saw, or at least recognized as one of the most popular, was Queen Naja and Clarence. So I was like, okay, cool. Hold on, let me take a little sip. One more. Now, the whole point of these influencer events is not just for the benefits of learning, but to also network and connect and, you know, get your content. Baby, I was so nervous up in there that I ain't talked to nobody for real. I got me some chicken wings and a drink. I sat at one of the desks and I ate and I people watched and I got me a little content. I will say that I loved being in the environment, seeing everybody with their cameras out and creating content, because you know how it could be sometimes where you could be out in public or you with your friends or family and they're not into content creation. So they could be looking at you like, bitch, you're doing the most. Or it's just cringe. You know what I'm saying? It could be a little embarrassing. So seeing everybody in that room and seeing everybody with these big personalities just doing their thing and talking and dancing and all type of stuff, I was like, it's not too bad. I'm just afraid to talk to anybody. Luckily, one of Melo's friends ended up coming. I ended up meeting him there for the first time, and we got some drinks and stuff. And you know, like he helped me relax a little bit. But he knew a lot of people there. You know, I ain't know nobody. So, and even then, it's like I didn't want to be too up under him because I knew that he had his own connections and stuff like that. So I was just doing my thing. Now, I will say they had a dance circle. And you know, I got in the middle of that dance circle. So I may not have really spoken to many people, but I did get in the middle of that dance circle for a couple seconds. And that was pretty cool. That was pretty fun. Yeah. But you know, all in all, it was a really cool experience for me. I would love to be invited to an influencer event versus me having to finesse my way in. To this day, I don't really know if it was genuinely like invite only. Well, I don't know, because one of the guys, he came up to me and he was like, hey, did you know anybody here? Just creating conversation. And I was like, no. And he was like, well, how did you get in? Because it's invite only. I was like, oh, you know, that's it. I ain't know what to say. I wish I was quicker on my feet to have comebacks, but I really didn't. But another moment that really confirmed or made me feel like I belonged in that room is when this guy I had met years ago, his name is Davy, he ended up asking a couple of the influencers, what's a celebrity that people say you look like? And he turned it into like this video collage. And he asked me to be in the video. And when I saw the video back, it was with all these influencers, with all these followers. I'm like, I know for a fact I have the smallest account with the least experience. But it was just something about seeing me in the same video with these influencers that just, I don't know, it just made me feel like I belonged. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. But just seeing it like that, it just made me feel really good. Not to say that I didn't belong or whatever the case is, but with me just being really shy and me getting my feet wet with content creating and stuff, it can be intimidating. You know, none of them made me feel starstruck, but I think I more so felt inspired and then just kind of taken aback. Because like I said, I mean, I just wasn't expecting all those influencers to be there like that. Did I expect micro influencers? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. At this point, I'm just rambling. But all in all, it was a really great experience. I'm really just proud of myself for taking the initiative to go to that event and go alone and finesse my way in, you know. And though there's things that I feel like I could have done better as far as networking and stuff, the fact that I even went is a win. You know, I'm all about celebrating the small wins as well. So I definitely had to pat myself on the back for that. And I wish that I could give you like a step-by-step playbook of stop living in fear. But honestly, you just have to do it scared, because that's what I did. There was nothing that could have calmed me down in that situation. Even if I did have an invite and I had to go alone because Melo couldn't go with me, I still would have been shitting bricks, because it just would have been something that had me like, oh, I'm scared, yada yada. But a lot of times when we're afraid, we're just afraid of the unknown. We're afraid of things that haven't even happened yet. We're afraid of things that probably won't even happen. We're creating scenarios in our mind about the what ifs. What if this happened and this and that? When it's like, okay, but what if it actually all works out for you? Then what? So let's try to change our perspectives on outcomes when we're doing stuff, especially when we know that we're doing something that makes us happy, that makes us feel free and alive and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Now I'm excited for the next event, or I'm just excited. I'm more excited and I feel more propelled to go out and do more things alone, but actually doing certain things that I want to do, like the art museums or going to festivals and stuff like that. I can't keep waiting on people to be there for me or be there with me to do things. You know, life is too short. So if you are watching this and you anything like me, I'm encouraging you to just do it. Who gives a freak? Now somebody is always watching, but it's never as deep as we think it is. And I think that's also just a form of anxiety. We're always thinking about the future or the past rather than just being present. I did all that hooting and hollering and texting Mello and on the phone like, there's no invite, it has to be this, it has to be that, yada yada. I didn't even get to the front and see if I could even get in yet. I don't know what it's gonna be like when I go in there. It could be the best thing to ever happen to me. I'm sitting here stressed about things that just haven't happened. I'm creating scenarios in my head. I might as well be creating high vibrational scenarios. Like, why do we do that? We go straight to the negatives. Why? I don't know. But you know, that's what my channel is about, figuring it out. So here I am, just figuring it out. We figuring it out together. And yeah, that's really it. And you know, I'm always rooting for you, and I love you, and I support you. And I'm gonna see y'all next time. Bye. Oh, and if you see me in this outfit again, just mind your business, because this is cute and comfy. Bye.